Hello, fellow poor boys. Welcome back di Poorman Collective. Masih bareng Bogi di sini. Eh, di part kemarin pedangnya Senua patah dan narasinya Druth bawa-bawa tentang pedangnya Odin, Gram. Jadi mungkin episode ini kita dedikasikan buat dapetin pedang baru ya. Langsung saja. Ah, sudah kuduga. Tidak semudah itu Ferguson.
What's happening?
Senua, imagine a sword that can slay gods. Its name is Gram. It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
Wow.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said a great warrior can reforge Gram by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the tree of death will take you to new lands where you will face the trials.
Jadi ternyata pedangnya udah patah ya, jadi kepingan-kepingan. Grammar pedangnya yang ditempa sama Odin sendiri. Jadi bisa apa? Bisa ngebunuh para dewa katanya. Wow. Dan untuk nyatuin serpian-serpian ini kita harus nyelesain trial ya, challenge, Odin's challenge, tantangannya Odin.
A king in the north forced the dwarves to make a sword that would never fail and never rust, and that would slice through iron and stone and bring victory to its bearer. But the angry dwarves cursed it. It would be the death of a man every time it was drawn, and it would be the death of the king. Let me tell you about the sword Tyrving.
Nah, pedang lain lagi.
I don't recognize this place. Where are we? Where is she?
It feels wrong. Where are we now? Burial.
Kuburan. Jadi ke kuburan.
So strange that we go to such lengths to bury death. Something so very ordinary, inevitable. It's as if we conspire to hide death because we have no answer for it. But when it comes and forces itself onto our friends or loved ones, then comes the reckoning.
Oh, nggak apa sih? Nggak itu ya, nggak terlalu berpengaruh sama jalan cerita ya. Barusan suara ceweknya narasin tempat ini itu apa, tempat ini itu burial mound, tanah kuburan. Tapi tadi suaranya Druth bilang soal pedang namanya Tyrving. Jadi seorang raja di daerah utara mau bikin pedang pilih tanding yang bisa bahkan bisa memotong besi dan batu dan bisa memberikan kejayaan. Jadi dia nyuruh dwarf ya, para kurcaci buat nempa pedang. Tapi pedangnya itu dikutuk sama para kurcaci itu. Jadi kalau setiap kali pedangnya dicabut, dia bakalan ngebunuh dan rajanya bakalan mati sama pedang itu. Kayak kerisnya Ken Arok gitu.
Senua, you remind me of a story that the Northmen tell about a young woman warrior. Her name is Herver, the daughter of a berserker born after he was killed. She's a wild, willful child who teaches herself to fight with weapons. When she learns where her father is buried, her only desire is to reclaim the treasure buried with him, but above all, the sword, Tyrving.
Jadi Senua nih ngingetin.
Senua, you remind me of a story that the Northmen tell about a young woman warrior. Her name is Herver, the daughter of a berserker born after he was killed. She's a wild, willful child who teaches herself to fight with weapons. When she learns where her father is buried, her only desire is to reclaim the treasure buried with him, but above all, the sword, Tyrving.
Jadi si Senua mengingatkan Druth sama seorang warrior cewek, Herver, anak dari seorang berserker, Viking berserker. Si Herver ini lahir setelah bapaknya mati ya, jadi si Herver ini jagoan ya, belajar sendiri dia caranya gelut pakai senjata. Dan setelah tahu bapaknya dikubur di mana, dia terobsesi pengen dapetin harta peninggalannya. Tapi yang paling penting itu apa, pedangnya itu, si Tyrving itu.
Go in. You have to go in. Take the torch. It's too dark. Take it.
Jangan bilang pengganti pedangnya ini obor. nggak sepadan banget.
Who's there? Dillian, I'm here. I'm here for the trials. Like when we first met, remember? I'll find him.
Bisa disulut nggak nih? Nggak bisa.
What's that? Did you hear that? Nothing. Was that voices? Is that me?
Don't touch the walls.
You don't know what they might do.
Turn back.
She has to keep going.
It's not safe here.
She has to keep going.
If you go down there, no one can save you.
It's too scary.
I can hear him.
Herver disguises herself as a man to join a band of warriors, and soon becomes their leader. When they come to the island where her father is buried, her men do not want to go ashore. They say that evil haunts the island, and that it is a worse place by day than other places are by night. Fearless, she lands alone. There are many grave mounds, and all of them have ghostly flames burning over them. She comes to the grave mound of her father after passing through these ghostly fires, as though they were mist. The flames I passed through were real enough. Damn the Northmen to hell.
Katanya ke kiri ya. Tapi ke kiri sini nggak bisa, dari sini kali ya.
The voice is getting louder. Listen.
Dillian. Listen, listen, listen. It's him. Listen.
It's getting louder.
There he is.
You're getting closer.
Keep going.
Senua, follow the voice.
You're nearly there.
Dillian's voice.
It's him. He's going to save you.
Find the voice.
Find him.
It's not him. It's not him.
We told
Di mana suaranya?
This doesn't sound like Dillian
What's happening?
Quiet. He wants me to find him. I'm lost without him.
That's not Dillian.
That doesn't sound like
What's in there? What is it?
a secret room.
Pass.
How do you get in there?
How does she get in there?
That voice. It's not Dillian.
Don't stop now, don't give up now, find a way.
You're too close to stop.
What's in there?
Apa itu?
Dillian wants me to face my fears. Father? I'm leaving. I've decided. I think it will be good for me.
It's the darkness. It's speaking through
No,
you.
Dad, it's me. I think I can beat it. In my own way.
I can see the darkness in your eyes, child.
I met a boy.
Boy.
The chief and son.
No.
He said he could help me.
It's a trick.
He said I could be normal.
Normal.
Yes.
No boy is going to save you. No one can. When they see the rot growing inside you,
No!
they will turn their back on you. The gods can only fix you through my hand. You're going nowhere.
No.
You will not defy the gods. Come, child, take my hand. Come. Senua.
I am leaving!
You cannot escape the darkness. Your curse will make everyone suffer. You will have blood on your hands!
Wow, surprisingly easy. Tadi sebelum masuk ke pintu warna merah katanya Senua, I have to face my fear. Jadi ujiannya ternyata menghadapi rasa takutnya sendiri ya. Terus begitu masuk tadi ya, adegannya adalah waktu Senua minta izin mau cabut, nggak tahu kemana. Terus bapaknya bilang jangan, karena kutukan yang ada sama kamu itu kamu nggak bisa lawan, cuman aku yang bisa membebaskanmu dari kutukan itu. Tapi katanya I met a boy, aku ketemu sama cowok di alien ya paling. Terus kata bapaknya, no boy is going to help you, nggak ada orang yang bakalan nolongin kamu. Tapi ya tadi tak tahu Senua ngacumin senjata kan, nekat cabut dia. Jadi ternyata rasa ketakutannya menghadapi bapaknya sendiri. Mungkin fear of abandon ya, takut ditinggalin, nggak punya teman.
I want to tell you a story. about a god of the Northmen called Balder, the second son of Odin. He was beautiful, good,
Balder.
and wise. He was fair of feature, he spoke fair words, he gave fair judgments. Light shone from him. Only good things were told of him. Yet he was the first of the gods to die.
Bau-baunya puzzle lagi.
The bridge. You've come this far, but the bridge is broken. There's no way you can fix it. What do you do now, Senua?
Ya, bikin jembatan baru lah.
What is it? What does it see? You want to see what the mask sees? No, she doesn't. Don't look through it. You're curious. You want to see what comes. The mask is here to watch you fail again. Don't fail. Where are we? What is this? It's the same. It's another world. It's lighter. It's nicer.
Males banget ya. Balik kayak teka-tekinya Valraven di video nomor 3. Bisa dibuka? Nggak bisa.
The Northmen tell this story about the death of Balder. It begins with dark dreams. Night after night, Balder dreams of his own death, and the gods fear for his life. So Balder's mother makes everything in the world: fire, water, iron, stone, earth, wood, beasts, birds, serpents, poison, sickness. Swear an oath not to harm her son. One by one, they each make their vow. Neither weapons nor wood will injure him, Balder's mother boasts. Only Loki, father of hell, whispers.
Ceritanya Balder kalau nggak tahu Baldur tuh anaknya Freya, salah satu dewa di mitologi Nordik. Oh gitu. Di mitologi Nordik kebal dia. Dia kebal, nggak bisa dibunuh dengan cara apapun kecuali pakai mistletoe, sejenis tanaman ya, karena
Go through it. It's dangerous. Follow it. What's behind the gate? Where will it take you?
ya kelemahannya itu. Jadi ibunya si Balder, si Freya, bikin semua hal janji nggak bakalan nyakitin Balder kecuali mistletoe nggak mau.
Find a way. Find him. Go. Dillian, don't lose him. Way too many times. You're always letting him disappear. Dillian, there he is. Quick. Where is he? Where's he gone? We're in the wrong world. He's not here. She's in the dark. He's not in this world. He's in the other one. He's in the other one. He's in the dark.
Tapi Loki iri kan, nggak suka dia. Ada yang nggak bisa dibunuh.
Black and white.
Hai.
Darkness and light. Narrow dividing lines of our own making. Dillian taught her to see further. To peek through the cracks and see the worlds of colour stretching away from the gloom.
He's gone.
And Senua explored new paths into the unknown.
You can't.
He saw who she could be.
He saw who she really was.
He saw the warrior within.
gods feast and rejoice and amuse themselves by throwing spears and stones at Balder, striking at him with sword and axe. But he comes to no harm, whatever they do. The gods never cease to wonder at this great marvel. But Loki shapes himself into a woman and asks Balder's mother, is it really true that all things promise to keep him safe? I did not ask the mistletoe, Balder's mother confesses. I thought it was too young. Oh dear.
Gimana cara bukanya?
Do you remember the smell of his neck?
The curse. Now the darkness is swallowing you both.
Oh bener.
There he is.
Where are you taking
He's
me?
up there. He's up there. There's a way. There is a way up there. She can do it. You're nearly there. She'll find the way.
Loki makes a dart out of mistletoe and goes to the gods as they throw things at Balder. The blind god, Huth, was there. Loki asks him why he wasn't taking pollen. Huth says, I cannot see where Balder stands, and even if I could see him, I have no weapon. Loki replies, here is a wand. I will tell you where he stands. And Huth throws the mistletoe at Balder. It pierces through him, and to everyone's horror, Balder is killed. And for this, Huth is slain.
Aha. Lucu ya. Loki ini emang resek.
The Northmen tell how the gods mourned Balder. His body was to be burnt on his ship, but they could not manage to push it into the sea and sent for a giantess to do it. She comes riding a wolf and has vipers for
Years
her
had passed since she left her father. She trained hard alongside her friend, Dillian. She saw things no one else could. Patterns, shapes, movement. An intuition that made her an exceptional warrior. Friendship turned to love. But the shadow of darkness never let her go, and she was caught between two worlds. That of Zinbel and her past, and Dillian, future. Two realities tearing at her soul.
Hey.
Wasting your time. You have no time for this. Speed up. These rooms mean nothing. It's all part of their game.
They've set you trials to distract you.
They've set you up, and now they're going to watch you fall.
What if these trials mean your
Nothing.
curse has claimed Dillian?
Laughing at you, Dillian. What if they take you?
No closer.
Overcome with grief, the gods send Hermod to ride to Hell and ask Hela to let Balder return home. All the gods are weeping, he says. Are they? Asks Hela. We shall see if he is truly missed. If everything in the world will weep for him, he shall go back to the gods. But if even one thing refuses, Balder stays with me. The gods send messengers everywhere. Weep for Balder, weep him out of Hell. And everything wept. Men, beasts, earth, stone, trees, metal, everything. Except for a giantess they find in a cave. Balder was never my friend, she says. Let Hel keep what she has. The Northmen say that the giantess must have been Loki in disguise.
He was the only one she could trust. Could she trust him?
Balik ya, oh dari sana. Oke.
Everything gets broken in the end. You killed him with your love because he believed in you. You are guilty. Was it worth it? Dillian saved her. You owe your life to Dillian. You owe everything to him. What if this is pointless? What are you doing? Why did you think you could make this work? You keep seeing runes. You see runes everywhere. Everywhere? But what if they're not real? What if they don't actually make sense? What if they're a trick? The gods were lying. If you think it makes sense, but really the gods are playing with you. It makes sense in your mind, but it doesn't make sense in the worlds. The gods but it doesn't mean anything. You can't read this language, you don't understand. Sinbel was right. You're wasting time. You're cursed. You succeed.
Kayaknya satu lagi ada di dunia satunya, coba ya.
Do you remember what love feels like? Do you know? Was it worth it? You're still alive and Dillian's dead. He doesn't deserve to be dead. How does that make you feel?
Kurang satu.
You broke him. You killed him. You couldn't see the darkness within you. He led you astray. You should have listened to your father when you had the chance. Why didn't you listen to him? This love has tortured you, and it tortures Dillian.
Nggak ada di sini juga.
She should have listened to her father.
Why didn't she listen to her father?
She thought she could defy her. Do you remember the way he looked?
Ah,
Was it worth it?
What if they're all about wasting your time? Just
Girls, Dillian, believe.
by minute by minute. What does she think she's doing? You're special. She thinks she
They mean nothing.
special. Waste of time. It could all be a waste of her time.
The gods are just
Playing,
What if the gods are laughing?
messing with her.
It wouldn't be this.
Dillian!
Be the first time.
It's not safe. You're going to fall.
Dillian never much cared for the underworld
You're going to fall.
and looked dimly upon the druids, like her father, Sinbad.
You can do it, Senua.
I guess he took after his father, a chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see, and he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillian's arms, learned to see the world through his eyes. Slowly, the darkness that had bound her so tightly began to unravel.
That's it.
langsung digoyang-goyang.
Quicker.
Loh.
It's your fault. He's disappeared. You've lost him to the sea. He's gone. You've lost him to the He's gone to the water.
Senua, your father cannot understand your darkness. He cannot see through your eyes. No one can. My own father was born blind. Doesn't have the faintest idea of what the night looks like. The word dark to him means as little as the word light. So someone is afraid of the dark. Should we fix them by taking away their sight? Would you give up the beautiful world that you and only you can see just to be rid of your nightmares? Or is this the price you pay for the gift you have? A gift that makes you so special in my eyes. Just another part of the person I love.
I left for the wilds to protect you from my darkness. Because I love you,
Ah,
but it made it worse.
jadi Dillian tuh udah tahu ya kutukannya
What if this is pointless?
Senua.
You're wrong. What if this has nothing to do with the secret?
Tapi si Dillian itu bisa nerima Senua apa adanya.
What if this is the end?
It's just a trick. It's just a pointless test.
You've been fooled before, you could be fooled again. Being tested.
Terus apa namanya?
It's just their game for you. You never know which way it's going to go.
Terus Senua cabut dari desanya ternyata buat melindungi si Dillian dari kutukannya. Ternyata pas balik-balikan ya habis kan satu desa.
As Sigmund and Sinfjotli are being buried alive, Sigmund's sister throws an armful of straw into the grave mound. Hidden in the straw is Sigmund's sword, the gift of Odin. They cut their way out of the grave mound. And here is the end of Sigmund's story. He was a fierce and great warrior who fought many battles. But one day, an old man came onto the battlefield. Although shadowed by a hood, Sigmund saw that
Wah, nggak bisa ya ke situ. Oh, motor bang.
I saw once a plague strike northern lands of ice. It was so terrible that not the oldest man among us could remember the like. Hundreds died. The sickness took nearly every person younger than 40 and many older. And where dying mothers gave birth, the marks of the plague were on the babes as they came out of the womb.
Where are we? I don't like it. This place feels...
What is this place?
This place feels... It's... creepy. It feels wrong. It feels strange. Where is it? Where are we? Turn back. This is wrong. This has to be wrong. This place stinks. There he is. There he is.
The light.
Go towards it.
He's in the house. He's
Find
going
it.
in.
He's disappearing.
Follow him.
Don't
Mana?
let him disappear.
The air is gone.
Oh,
Keep going.
How do you find it? It's just a trial.
It's just another test.
You just have to solve it, and then you will find him. It's a test. Like the old warrior trials. Dillian will help me.
The stench of rot. She can almost taste it. Do you smell it? No. Don't worry. Not everyone can. It was a warm spring day when she went to the river with Dillian and the others. But the water. She could taste the rot.
Look through the arch.
But no one else could.
It's an illusion.
She knew something was wrong. Something.
ilusinya Raven lagi kan?
She begged them to leave, but they just laughed at her. But soon enough, as the bodies piled up, no one was laughing. And they knew that she was not like that.
You have to fix it. Now you have to find him. Quick.
Get to the house. Get to the house and finish this trial.
It doesn't finish until you get to the house.
Before he disappears, Senua.
You have to get in.
The Northmen speak of a death moon, a light shaped like a half moon that appears inside a house and goes around the walls. I once saw the death moon appear at a farm, and first the shepherd died, then a guest died, and then the farm hands, and then the farmer and 6 of his men drowned at sea. But that is not the end of it, because the dead return to haunt the living. If you see the death moon, then beware, because there will be death in that house.
Oh,
We found a way.
To climb the tower.
A ladder.
What now?
You can see it. Aligned to the truth.
Okay. Okay. Hold on. Here's the house. Dibakar gitu aja orang mayat-mayatnya.
Senua! Come to me! Where are you?
I'm here. I'm right here.
Are you in there? Come out if you are.
Where is he? Find him. You have to find him. The runes. Focus.
There was a Northman called Grettir. Big, red-haired, immensely strong. But he was afraid of the dark. It happened one night that an undead creature came to his house to drag him outside into darkness and kill him. He resisted with every ounce of his strength. He clung to the doorframe, but it gave...
Dillion! They're coming for me! What should I do?
What the hell? SCP, okay.
There it is. It's close.
You can't defend yourself. It's Dillion. Find one. I have to find one more. One dulce.
Find the other symbol, the lost.
You.
You've got them.
You have them. Where's the door?
You have to find a way out.
Find the gate.
Get out. Run. Let it look at you.
Don't let it see you. It's coming. Move away. You're lost again.
I can't find you.
Don't let it see you.
It is.
Focus. Focus.
Ketangkep asem.
There it is. Run. It's run now.
They're coming.
Ah,
There it is. Huh? It's close. It's close. Move away. Senua, move away. Feel it. You'll die. Run! Run now! Run! It's not safe here. Run! You came through the wrong door. Where's your sword? Defend yourself. Is that creature? You can't defend yourself. It's Dillian. Find the creature. Where's Dillian? Where are we? It's not safe. I feel unsafe. Where is it? I'm not safe. You're dying. You're lost. You're dying. This is what death feels like. Dillian! They want to kill me!
sem.
Senua!
Jadi dia disalahin karena wabah.
Senua! What happened?
They're blaming me for the plague.
Tuh kan.
They say that I'm cursed. What if they're right?
How would they know such a thing? Are they gods? None of us are. They're just people. Good people, but they're scared. They're afraid of what they can't see. Like children scared of the dark. They make up stories to fill the void. That doesn't make them true.
What if my father was right?
You have to step out of this darkness. Let them see who you really are, like I have. You're not a monster.
Cuma kamu yang bisa ngerti aku, Mas.
Without you, this darkness has made me a monster.
Killing you would be too easy. They're taking your memories to torture you. They're taking you from the inside. You're disappearing one memory at a time. Every time you remember, it disappears. They're going to take everything. They're not yours anymore. They're going to take everything you have. The memories of ghosts. They belong to the gods, not to you. They're eating you from the inside. They want to kill your soul. They want to crush it. They think they want your body. They want your soul. They want your mind, and they're going to take it.
The memories were yours, but they're the gods now.
Nothing is yours anymore. It's disappearing with your memories.
Northmen say that their Allfather, Odin, gave his eye in exchange for a drink from Mimir's well, the well of wisdom. In blindness there can be wisdom. Only by giving can you receive in return. For this reason, I give my life and pass on my stories of the Northmen to you, Senua.
Hmm.
Where am I? I can't see. Who's there?
Can you hear me?
Oh, pantesan bawa
I'm right here.
Odin ya katanya kan. Soalnya katanya kan Odin menukarkan matanya sebelah
Breathe slow.
It's the darkness.
buat pengetahuan.
Stay still.
Makanya dia jadi omniscient ya, jadi tahu semuanya.
Tell me what you feel.
Jadi tasnya yang kegelapan.
Good. Then there is a way out.
I can't tell where it comes from.
Yes, you can.
The others. The voices. They've gone.
I'm still here.
It's so quiet. So dark.
It's okay. Listen to your own breath. Feel it rise and fall. Good. Be aware of everything you hear and feel. Let your senses guide you.
Disuruh ngikutin suara ya. Let your senses guide you katanya. Oke.
I can't go on. Lillian?
Find a way. I'm not leaving you here.
Okay. Any braziers? Suruh ngikutin suara ya. Kalau teman-teman main ini pakai headphone, dia suaranya bakalan pindah-pindah ya, kiri kanan kayak yang aku bilang di episode 1.
I think I'm somewhere else.
Jadi ngikutin suara itu.
Use all of your senses. Let the world speak to you. What do you hear?
I hear water.
Go to it.
Reach the water.
Good. That's your way out. Follow it upstream.
Upstream.
So sorry.
Upstream. Ikutin airnya ke hulu katanya.
It's not
Ya benar
your
berarti
fault.
tadi.
He was right. It's inside of it. It won't let me go.
Senua. My father. He taught me that the hardest battles are fought in the mind, not the soul. You're no coward. He proved that to me in the warrior trials. This is just another battle. You can beat it.
This isn't your battle. You don't have to help me.
I want to. Besides, you are going to be a great warrior one day. We need people like you.
I'll do my best.
What?
I know what you're thinking. He's not really here. It seems there's no escaping the past in this place. And so she's forced to relive it. To what end?
I don't know what's inside.
Don't be afraid.
There's something in here.
Do you see it?
No.
Then it cannot see you. Quietly move past it, one step at a time.
Quiet.
It's not following me.
Leave it behind and keep
Bener jalannya ke sini. Oke. Ini banyak banget. Mepet tembok nggak bisa nih. Timing berarti. Oke.
Where's more of them? I think they're moving.
You're breathing too fast.
I'm scared.
Listen to the sound of your breath. In and out. In and out. It will pass. You can do this, Senua.
Gak bakal ada jump scare kan? Semoga gak ada ya. Aman.
I think I'm in a house. It stinks. Of death.
The darkness is testing you. But you are in control.
Buntu. Waduh. Ketek-deteknya nih kan meniti tiang. Bismillah.
A well. There's a well.
Don't turn back. You're getting close.
Into the light kah? Anjir.
Delia. Help me.
Untung stasioner mereka, kalau patroli mampus lah sudah.
Dillian? Is that you? I can see a light.
Yes, I can see you too.
Cie.
She could spend hours, days even, trapped within herself, in the dark.
You see me?
Yes.
Your eyes were open, but you were gone.
And when it finally let her go, she could be anywhere, with no memory of how she got there.
When it comes for me, I have no power over it.
But here, for the first time,
Dibawa kemana ini?
someone was there to help.
But I heard your voice. You brought me back.
You found your own way back. All you needed was a little help. A little hope.
You've done it. You did it. The warrior trials. Go get the sword. You have to get the sword.
With grammar reforged, you will have Odin's blessing to walk, a goddess, into the halls of Helheim and challenge Hela as an equal.
So Dillian was helping me. And the sword will lead me to him. Like when we first met.
What's he trying to tell you?
He's waiting for you by the tree.
Ringan langkahnya.
Dillian gave her the strength to pass the warrior trials, and she saw a way out. To leave her past behind, and become a warrior in Dillian's clan.
The sword is tainted by the gods of darkness. Leave it.
No. He left it here. He wants me to take it.
You will pay a price for this.
But years later, with Zinbel's parting words still haunting her, the darkness came back with a vengeance. The plague.
Dillian?
Everyone suffered.
My father was not supposed to die like this.
Do you see it clearly now, Senua? The suffering you've caused.
This is your fault. You brought this plague to us. You have blood on your hands.
They're coming for you now.
They're coming.
They're coming to get
Hold
you.
your heavy strike. Hold it. Hold the heavy strike. Hold your hold it. Hold your heavy strike. Unleash the sword.
No, she isn't.
She needs to focus in battle. The mirror focus is coming back. Do it.
Oh, nice pedang baru.
In the sea of corpses, the corpse waved through itself over the ones I loved. The ship broke up under them, the ship that had sailed from the land of shining fields. Their memorial stone is sacred. Come not here in the sun. Come not with a sword. Come not crying over a naked corpse. Come not with disturbed mind.
Oke, jadi kayaknya sampai sini dulu ya tadi. Ini episode berapa sih? Episode 5. Kita dapat sedikit backstory ya tentang Senua. Ternyata dia itu cabut dari desanya karena kutukan dewa ya. Dia katanya dikutuk. Dan akhirnya komunitas dia, desanya dia kena wabah, kena plague, dan orang di desanya itu menyalahkan Senua. Makanya aku sih curiganya this curse of darkness dan rod yang ada di tangannya itu kutukan kegelapan, dan itu ya tanda hitam di tangan kanannya itu sebenarnya cuma perwujudan dari gangguan psikologinya Senua, dari rasa bersalah dan traumanya dia. Makanya kita nggak tahu sih dia perjalanan dia ini nih nyata adanya atau cuma ada di kepalanya dia doang. Oke, aku rasa sampai sini dulu episode part 5. Kita sambung lagi mungkin minggu depan ya, menuju akhir tahun ya kita selesaiin ini game. Oke, last word. Terima kasih buat yang sudah nonton sampai batas ini, yang udah sub, yang baru sub, yang udah ninggalin like, yang udah ninggalin komen. Terima kasih banyak. Yang udah nonton episode kali ini, terima kasih sekali. Jaga terus kesehatan, pakai masker kalau keluar rumah. 2020 nih masih pandemi ya. Terus ya kita jumpa di episode selanjutnya. X bagi X. Ciao.